Hello everyone, welcome. We're going to be looking at a big storm that could be forming in the plains this Thursday and affecting many states from the northern plains all the way to the east coast. So make sure you watch till the end to see if your state is affected, and even some of the states in the north could get snow, so pay attention to that. Alright, looking here, we can see a big ridge in the western part of the U.S. This will increase temperatures, making them mostly above freezing for this region. So if you live in the plains or in the west coast, you will be seeing warmer temperatures and you won't be seeing much freezing happening. Up until Wednesday, when we see a trough up here in the northwest start to form, this will bring rain with it that will affect Oregon and Washington and California that we explain in another video, but we'll also see it affect the plains later on. As we move into Wednesday night, we'll see this start to move into the plains and cross the Rocky Mountains, which will strip the moisture off of the air and make it really dry. As this moves into Thursday at 10 a.m., we'll see this collide with the moist air from the Gulf, creating a perfect environment for storm development. And then as we move in for the rest of the day, we'll see this trough start to move across the northern part of the U.S., dropping temperatures significantly to below freezing and creating a storm boundary along it. Alright, looking here at the moisture, we can see that on Tuesday we have moisture push up from the Gulf, and then it starts to stretch across the entire plains area, and this will be pivotal for storm development as this dry line starts to collide with the moist air. As this dry line moves in at around 7 a.m., we'll see that storm start to ramp up in strength. As that dry line starts to move in and collide with that moist air, we'll see that moisture be forced up, and it will be forced to condense. That'll create a perfect environment for a storm to form. As we move into the rest of Thursday, we'll see that dry line expand, so we'll see more of that moisture be forced upwards, and that storm will stretch from Michigan all the way down to Louisiana. And then we'll see this dry line continue to expand, and then it'll continue into the Atlantic. So this will be a big, long storm. Alright, this is where we actually get to see what the storm will look like. So, looking here on Thursday and Wednesday night, we can see storms start to form here in the Dakotas, in Nebraska. At 1 a.m., we'll see this push into Minnesota and Iowa and start to strengthen. At 4 a.m., we'll see it start to get longer as that dry line starts to move in. It'll start to develop even more. And then at 10 a.m., when the sun starts coming out, we'll see that development increase a lot more. Moving through the rest of the day, we'll see this move in to the Ohio River Valley area and even to southern states in the Appalachian region. We'll see the storm stretch all the way down to Louisiana at 7 p.m. And it'll continue on into the rest of the U.S. until Friday at around 4 p.m. It'll finally start to leave the U.S. It'll finish off in Maine. We could be seeing snow up here in the north, particularly North Dakota, Minnesota, and Wisconsin could be getting up to 10 inches of snow. If we look at the snow depth, we over here on Friday, if we zoom in, we could be seeing up to 12 inches in northern parts of Minnesota. And then parts of Wisconsin also could be getting up to 10. And then also parts of North Dakota So the southern parts of these states will be getting around 4 inches to 2 inches. So prepare for that winter weather. It's about to get really cold, and we're about to get a lot of snow. Alright, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and make sure you prepare for this winter weather. It'll start to get colder and drier, so make sure you pack your chapstick and your warm coat. I'll see you next time, and have a good day.